Um, Coach Green has talked a lot this year about how leadership needs to be collective and how this team has kind of struggled with that. Kind of what runs through your mind when you hear him say that, and how do you think that sort of affected this team on the court this year?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
How frustrating does it get when you have a team that can build a lead and then seems to lose it, and it seems to be a common occurrence? How frustrating is that?
Very frustrating because I know that we have a pretty good team, and for us to have the record we have, it's heartbreaking.
You're a leader on this team, obviously. How's the locker room holding up? I mean, how's the attitude?
The guys haven't gave up. I mean, the locker room's still the same. It's still a lot of smiles. You know, it's just that we're losing. Like, we're in a slump right now. But I mean, like Coach Green always say, it only takes one game, like, to get us out of that slump, and one game at a time. That's all we can do. The next game matter. So we're just trying to build from there.
When you get in the midst of a run, like, the first half against South Carolina or some of the runs that have gone against y'all in the second half, kind of what keeps this team from maybe being able to break out of those and kind of letting them drag on for a little while?
I think awareness. We have a lead. We build a lead and we just let up. And like, you have to play. It's basketball. It's all about two halves. Like, you have to play both 20 minutes. And sometimes we just let up out the gas, and teams may run. They grab the momentum.
Does that trace back to youth, do you think? Is that on maybe, the experienced leaders on this team for maybe not keeping the younger guys in it? Kind of who does that fall on, do you think?
I mean, you could tell a guy, but like, you're not on the court, then you can't control what's going on. There are 5 guys on the court, you can only tell them. So it's up to them if they can, get it in their mind and actually do what you tell them.
Have you found your place in the rotation? Makes it harder for you to be a little bit more of a verbal leadership force?
No,
you know what I mean?
I've been in this situation plenty of times, so it don't bother me. Yeah, I'm always continue to voice my opinion and speak what's on my mind. So that's not a big issue.
You talked a lot about Ant when he first got here, and talking to him a lot, talking him up, and that kind of stuff. How's he holding up, and how are you still actively?
Yeah, definitely. Nothing's changed. Like I said, we just in a slump right now. We're just losing. Like, we on a losing game streak, and it only take one game for everything, fans, coaches, to be happy again. Because I know, like, we can make a run. So I don't think, like, anybody gave up. I just think, like, you just gotta win one game and just take it one game at a time.
When you say that, you let up off the pedal or something in the second half, how can that be remedied? Like, why does that keep occurring, I guess, is what people would ask. And is there anything that can be done within the game to keep that from happening?
Just execute better. Just play hard as you play in the first half and the second half, and the last 4 minutes of, just the last 4 minutes of the game, just play hard as you can on both ends of the floor. Keep the ball. We've been turning the ball over a lot too, and that's key to the game. And if I think we cut down on the turnovers, then we'll have a chance.
Is there that feeling? I know it has to. Here we go again. How can we stop it? How can we slow this?
Yeah. You just gotta cut down the turnovers. You cut down the turnovers, we'll be fine. Like I said again.
Yeah.
I think in practice, we just need to cut down some of the turnovers because you practice how you play. So we cut down some of the turnovers in practice, take care of the ball, and then I think it'll lead over to the game.
What'd you guys learn about